Okay, today is Saturday morning, June 12th, 2001. Okay, current physique update. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the week 22 fitness update or transformation update. It looks like I'm down, see I wrote down 5.2 pounds from last week. Last week I weighed in at 270.6 and this morning I'm at an all-time low, well all-time for this transformation anyway, 265.4. So I had an extremely busy week, and I was only able to work out and walk 3 days out of the week. My diet was mostly on point. I didn't eat anything blatantly wrong, but there was a couple days where I was like on the run the whole day and I didn't have food with me. So I improvised by eating like 2 pounds of lunch meat and like 6 hard-boiled eggs. So lots of sodium. And so I was super concerned that, okay, I'm probably gonna end up retaining a ton of water. What I find is really interesting is that by the end of the week, I was retaining almost no water, and I had probably one of the highest sodium weeks I've had, I don't know, for a long time, during the week. So that's kind of like a part of this whole weekend of eating thing that really throws me off is that during the week, I start drinking a lot of fluids, thinking I need to flush out all the crap from the weekend, and I think I'm actually just flushing out electrolytes because I'm probably back into ketosis or something like that within like a day or two, especially with the activity that I'm currently doing. So I do think electrolyte imbalance is probably to blame for like the last couple of weeks having my weight being off. It's probably electrolyte related, water retention. Obviously I haven't changed anything. I was less strict this week, ate more high sodium foods and worked out less, but I lost 5.2 pounds. So anyway, it kind of goes back to what I was saying last couple of weeks. Like I'm not worried about the progress. Like I know that I'm eating, for the most part what I need to be, and I'm working out sufficiently. So there's no reason that progress shouldn't be going in the right direction, and obviously it is. One thing that's going to change, like I have about 3 days worth of, I've been grinding up Eye of Round. If you've been following the channel, you saw that I did a big meal prep video on how I've been buying Top Round and Eye of Round and grinding it into really, really lean burgers. And I have a deep freezer that's full of food, mostly from like the whole quarantine thing. I started stocking up on food. Well, take a look at all this food that I have. Okay, so in the deep freezer I have salmon, sausages, shrimp, pizzas, lots of chicken, some crab legs, but most importantly I have a bunch of steaks, and these vary from, I don't know, mystery meat, probably top sirloin. These are, I think, sirloins as well. Our top sirloin. We have some tri-tips. There's New York strips. Another tri-tip. So, anyway, a lot of these are fatty or cuts of meat, but they've been in here for quite a while. I have some liver, New York strips. Okay, so as you can tell, there's lots of things in there that are not on the menu regardless. Like I have some pizzas in there, some tempura shrimp and whatever else. There's obviously things in there that are not just for me, or things that I would eat on my diet regardless. It's like more of a weekend thing or for somebody else, family. But anyway, I do have a lot of like New York strips. I have top sirloin. I have tri-tip. I have various cuts of meat. I have pork loin. I have lots and lots of chicken, sausage, shrimp. So basically, what I'm getting at here is I'm going to stop buying the meat to grind up and to make burgers out of, and I'm going to start eating out of the freezer. I don't, so that food's getting close to about a year old. I don't want anything to go bad and waste it. So I'm definitely going to do my best, like on the fattier cuts of meat, like something like tri-tip that already has a lot of intermuscular fat. There's not a whole lot I can do about that. As far as leaner cuts like the top sirloin, I'm just going to trim the fat off. New York strip, trim the fat off. And the goal is going to be to eat about 2 to 2.5 pounds of meat a day. If it's really fatty meat like the tri-tip, I'll probably throw in some, or I'll probably omit the eggs. I normally eat 6 eggs a day, so on days where I know I'm eating fattier meat, maybe I'll eat less eggs. We'll have to see how it goes. But anyway, for probably the next like 2 or 3 weeks, I'm more or less going to be eating out of the deep freezer because I want to get rid of everything in there that's been stored, and then the plan is at some point to get a half cow for the freezer. And I'd just like to make room for it. Like I said, it's time to rotate stock. I've got too much stuff in there that's been in there for going on a year or more, and I just don't want to have to throw it away because it's gone bad, freezer burned, and right now everything's still in good shape. So anyhow, that's pretty much all the progress for this week. Like I said, I knew that I was on the right path. I was doing everything I should be doing. Like I said, I definitely feel like I'm looking leaner. I think I'm getting more shape to my body, in a good way. And everything's basically going as planned. So it's pretty much all I got for you this week. I can't think of anything else to make mention of. Like I said, this week's been super busy and crazy. So activity level's been a little down. I only, like I said, did 3 days. I like to get in 5 or 6, but it just didn't, it just wasn't possible. And so that's it, guys. If you guys have questions, please throw them in the comments. I'll answer them for you. If you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Other than that, I'll see you guys next week for the next update. Take care.